Hey everyone, we're glad you're with us for the show today. We're here in Texas at Lake Tawakoni, home of some of the biggest blue catfish that swim anywhere in the Southwest region. And today we're going to be showing you all kinds of new tips, tricks, and we may even unveil a new secret that's putting bigger and more big blue catfish in the boat. You better go find a big dip net because Fox Sports Outdoors is on the air right now.
You're watching the only program with weekly fishing reports and real-time outdoor news from the Southeast region. This is Fox Sports Outdoors.
Let me ask you a question. What lake holds the Cabela's King Cat 5-fish stringer record, the heaviest stringer? If you guessed the state of Texas and you guessed Lake Tawakoni, then you'd be right. I'm Captain Michael Littlejohn with Lake Tawakoni Guide Service, and I've got my wife, Captain Terry, with me today. And guys, we're going to be targeting some of the biggest blue catfish that swim in the South. These blue catfish swim all over the lakes in the region, from Florida all the way to Texas. And today we're going to be going over all kinds of fun tips, tricks, and strategies to put big fish in this boat. We're also going to have the weekly fishing report in your local area. But first, let's get back to the studios for your weekly planner.
Hey everyone, these Salooner tables are predicting good game fish activity throughout both days this weekend. Peak game fish activity begins right after dusk on Saturday and around 9:12 on Sunday evening. Morning activity cranks up around dawn. Plan to be on the water either early or late for the best action. Expect the sun to rise at 7:35 and set at 7:36. And evenings will feature a moon that is 73% visible. Stay with us, we've got fishing reports from across the area on the way, plus legendary Hank Parker stops by to answer your Ask the Pro question. Back in a bit.
Fox Sports Outdoors is brought to you by Mercury, Go Boldly, Lowrance, America's #1 fish finder, Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. Request our free 2019 fishing guide at orangebeach.com.
Nice fish right there.
Woo, look at that.
First fish of the day. Yeah, look at that big old piece of gizzard shad right there. All right, you're on. Oh yeah.
Right here.
Oh yeah, that's a good fish.
Yeah, that's a good fish.
Hey, you never know when these fish move up shallower like they are right now. You know, it's warm today. These, you know, when you're drift fishing like this, you really okay. Go ahead and back up just a little bit. Let me have this board right here. Actually, I'm gonna grab it. Throw it back down. There you go. Oh yeah, good looking fish there.
There we go.
All right. All right.
Awesome.
Hey. All right, here he comes. Nice fish right there.
Woo, look at that.
First fish of the day.
Yeah. Big catch, Chad.
Yeah, look at that big old taco of a piece of gizzard shad right there. I'm telling you, big bait, big fish. And that's one of the keys when you're really targeting these trophy blue catfish. You're going to have a lot of small fish in the area, small fish being 3 to 10 pounds. The only way you're not going to hook up on those small fish is to use bigger size baits. And that fish hit about a 3-inch by 3-inch, maybe a 3-inch by 4-inch square piece of fresh cut gizzard shad. So there was probably 10 fish this big following this bait, but they weren't going to eat it. Oh, we got a fish. Oh, we got a rod going down right here. Look at here, look at here, look at here, look at here. We got another one going on right here. Get it down, baby. Get it down, get it down, get it down. Oh yeah, there he is right there. There he is. Oh, there's another one on right there. That's a good one too. Oh my, we got problems on Tawakoni today, baby.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, it is.
That's
That's what I'm talking about.
way to start out the day with a double.
Right out of the gate. Good job.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Let's get him in here. There we go. Circle hook got him right in the corner of the mouth there. Guys, we have been fishing, I promise you, 20 minutes? 15 minutes? I don't know. She's got one that's gonna go just over 20. This one's probably about 15 pounds. Guys, these are average fish for this lake. I'm looking at a rod thinking it's gonna go down, but guys, I'm telling you, there's nothing more fun than catching these big fish like this on rod and reel. We're gonna let these fish go.
Daily double.
That's right, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey folks, it's time for your Carolinas Report this week, brought to you by the Crazy Sister Marina. Located on the Marsh Walk in Burroughs Inlet, you need to book your trip for the spring right now. So many great things going to be happening in April and May offshore. Captain Randall, Captain Shane can get you out there and put you on the fish. Visit crazysister.com for more information and take care of scheduling your trip for the spring. Let's talk about freshwater, and I'll tell you what, so many lakes in South Carolina and North Carolina, it's impossible to cover all of them, but I want to touch base on one that's really on fire right now, as most are, Santee Cooper right now. I tell you what, if you get down in the Russellville Flats area, you get out with a spinnerbait, the next couple weeks, you're going to have the opportunity at a bass of a lifetime and a bag of a lifetime. Get out and fish around those stumps down there, spinner baits, a mop jig, floating worm, anything you can work through there. You're gonna find those fish that are either post-spawn, spawning, or in pre-spawn. You know, we got the full moon coming up in a couple weeks, but it's gonna be some great bags right now. You can get out there and catch 6, 7, 8 pounder, even look for that double-digit fish if you get out there right now. And I'll tell you what, Lake Gaston, North Carolina, Captain Zach Royce joined me on my radio show last week and just continues to talk about the incredible bite that he's had up there lately, and even with the cold fronts, looking for the thermocline, finding that thermocline, slow trolling, and getting that bait down in that thermocline using planer boards is a great way, and you should try it on your lake as well. This has been your Carolinas Report, brought to you by Crazy Sister Marina. Remember, fish smarter, not harder, and keep your chaos organized.
Pretty exciting catching these 20 and 30 pound fish on rod and reel. You never know when the next 100 pound fish is going to come up. Hey, check this out. We were getting ready to make a cast out, and look at here. This circle hook, let me see if I can do this for the camera. This circle hook right here actually bent back and hooked back in the bait. The key thing about a circle hook is you have to have it exposed. It won't work if it's hooked back in the bait like this. When I hook these baits, I like to hook as far away from the head as I can get and expose the point as much as I can. Just like that right there. Notice I've still got the gizzard pocket still in this bait. This bait's locked and loaded and ready to catch some fish. Reel. Fish on. Yeah, that fish is on. I'll tell you what, with the spread that we've got, we're drifting right now. And one of the interesting things, and one of the new things in the catfishing world are planer boards. And this fish right here is caught on a planer board. It's coming up. And here's something else. If you've got a lot of wind like we've got right now and it's blowing your planer board back up the line, you just take your planer board right here and just real quick, pop it on the clip and it'll come right off, just like that. And that fish is still on. She kept tension on him. That is a pretty good fish. Tell you what, it's pretty exciting catching these 20 and 30 pound fish on rod and reel. You never know when the next 100 pound fish is going to come up. The lake record on this lake's 87.5. Here's another fish right at 20 pounds. There we go, right here, and we got him in. All right, in the net. Hey, good job. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right. Oh yeah. All right, guys, we were talking about, a while ago, we were talking about planer boards. And basically, what a planer board does is it allows you to attach to your main line, and it allows you to pull a bait 30, 40, 50, 60 feet out to the side of the boat. The back of this Blazer Bay guide boat is only 8.5 foot wide. So at best, even if my rods are out a little further, at best, I'm only covering 10 or 15 feet of water. When I attach a planer board to my line, all of a sudden, the back of my boat is 80 feet wide. And I'm gonna cover more water and I'm gonna catch more fish using planer boards.
Hey guys, welcome to this week's Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama Fishing Report. The main thing I know to tell you right now, if you like to fish, it's an awesome place to be because there is water everywhere. You can see behind me here, this is a boat dock. I put my boat in here a lot. This is on Kentucky Lake, and the walkway is entirely underwater. And that is the scenario just about everywhere in this part of the world, especially on the Tennessee River. But let me tell you what is happening that's good, where they are biting. Let's start in Mississippi, and I want to talk to you about Lake Washington. This time of year, I typically like the I-55 lakes, you know, Enid, Sardis, so on, but they kind of got blown out during this big weather system that brought all this latest water. Lake Washington's good. A lot of good fish being caught single poling right now, but the longline bite is coming and getting better every day. Over in Alabama, I sound like a broken record, Gunnersville, but it's really hard to beat Gunnersville right now. Liftless baits like a red-eye shad, reds and orange, swim baits, A-rigs, lots of big fish being caught over there. And there was a 13 caught there a couple weeks ago, lots of big tournament weights. In Tennessee, two things. Chickamauga every week for a reason. That place is a double-digit fish factory, and it is happening right now. And right here on Kentucky Lake, if you can find some clear water in the backs of the creek before it's starting to clear up, they're really biting. So guys, plenty of water. We'd love to see you here. God bless.
Reel down on it. We're gonna get it. Real. Go. Keep going. He's there.
Oh man, I really thought he wouldn't.
Yeah, he's there. Fish on, baby. Guys, what we've got going on right now is I've got a underwater section of timber just on this side of the boat, and I've got a big ridge on this side of the boat. And these fish are they're stacked. We've used our side imaging. We've located these fish ahead of time. We know they're in this area, and all we're doing is we're dragging baits slowly, anywhere from 0.3 to 0.5. Man, that's a good fish.
It's a good fish.
We're dragging these baits slowly through these herds of blue cats, and we're using giant baits to weed off the small fish so that the big fish will bite. And that's kind of what's happening right here. You want to spend some time on your electronics locating good structure, changing from high to low as far as from deep to shallow. And guys, this is a good fish right here. Look at that rod bending right here. All right, you guys stay with us. We're going to come right back and see just how big this fish is.
Fox Sports Outdoors is brought to you by Lose. Feel the difference. Gene LaRue and Bobby Garland, the best in bass and crappie lures, heads to tails. Glacier Glove. Stay outdoors longer with our gloves, hats, and shades. Balls Out. Made in the USA. Heavy-duty mounts for your fish finders.
Oh my God, look at this fish.
Oh, look at this, guys. Folks,
Oh my God.
we just landed. Oh my gosh.
A Tawakoni monster.
A monster. Dude, look at this fish digging right here. Golly, look at that rod bending. Oh my gosh, get that left head up front. There you go. Oh my gosh, babe.
Here she comes.
All right, come on, let's get her in the net. Oh, look at the bubbles. All right, raise your rod up. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Oh my God, look at this fish.
Oh, look at this, guys. Folks,
Oh my God.
we just landed. Oh my gosh.
A Tawakoni monster.
A monster blue catfish.
Oh
But
my
I'm
God.
telling you, in your local regions, you've got fish like this. If you'll get out, use big baits. If you're dragging, try planer boards. If you're on anchor, put out more rods and big bait. You're gonna land
All day long.
big fish like this
Look
one
at
right here.
that.
Look at that right there.
Oh my God, babe, look at this
That
fish.
is a monster.
Oh my God. She's 61. I knew she was well over 50.
That's a big fish.
61.3.
Tell you what, let's bait up. Let's let this big girl go
Let's get some pictures over.
and see if we can't get another one
Oh
on.
my God, thank you.
Hey, way to go.
That's awesome. I'm gonna give you a high
You
five.
got a high five.
I'll give you a high five.
All right.
Mirror Lure, building quality saltwater lures since 1937. Turn on the bite anytime. Tie on a Mirror Lure. Well boy, spring weather has really started to turn on fishing along the southeast coast. I was talking to Captain Patrick Garmison over in Mobile, Alabama, and Patrick says the slot redfish are virtually everywhere in the lower bay from the Delta area to the tidal rivers. He's catching these fish on live shrimp, voodoo shrimp lures, and also gulp, chartreuse, curly-tailed grubs. He says keep baits near the bottom, and you want to be fishing in water from about 2 to 4 feet deep. In Mississippi, big black drum continue to be caught around the bay or islands. These are some fish to 40 pounds. Just great big beautiful spawning sized drum. They're really not very good to eat, so let them go. They're great fun to catch. They're catching those fish around Ship and Cat Islands, some of the other barrier islands off the coast. Work around with, you can catch them on lures and you can see the big schools, but they love crabs and shrimp baits. Trout are also coming down the rivers along the Mississippi coast. These are smaller fish, 1 to 3 pounds. Sheep's head have started to turn on along the Mississippi coast. They're getting some big fish up to 8 pounds using shrimp baits around bridges and seawalls and oyster bars. And flounder have started to show. This is early for flounder, but they are catching some around the reefs and the rocks and along the Katrina Reef area, particularly along the bayfront areas. In Georgia, Captain John McGowan in Savannah says a lot of fresh water coming down from the rivers have made fishing kind of tough along the North Georgia coast, but north and south of Savannah he's catching some trout at the headwaters of creeks and sloughs. Sheepshead fishing has been good around docks and rocks and oyster bars. He says the low tide changes have been best for sheepshead, and whiting are due. Fishing is predicted to be very good for whiting along the Georgia coast. Work those sandbar areas around the sounds and also just offshore the barrier islands. Well, that's it for the southeast coast. Get out in the water and take a youngster with you when you go.
Okay, here we go. All right. There he is. We've had a really good day today. We caught a lot of fish. Man, this fish is running right under me. Hey, Terry, your line's going sideways. Your line's going sideways. Keep reeling, keep reeling, keep reeling. Oh my gosh, dude, that's a good one. Crap, this one's 20-something pounds right here. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Are you hung?
No.
Oh my gosh. Anybody see the fish grips? That's a good one. That's a good one right there. Oh, he's on top. He's on top. Look at here. Look at here. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's a tank. I gotta get the net. I gotta get the net. I gotta get the net. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Shallow water, baby. Shallow water. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that. Get him in, get him in. That's a giant. Got him in the net.
Yes!
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at this fish. Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
That's another good one.
That's good, buddy.
That's another good fish. We got rods everywhere.
This is why I love Tawakoni.
And I'll tell you what, anywhere in the Southwest region, you can do this. I mean, this is not just right here to Tawakoni. I mean, Oklahoma, North Carolina, and everywhere in between have got blue catfish. Sometimes in the rivers, lakes. I want to see you lift this fish up by yourself. Why don't you lift it up like that, like you know how to do?
You can always watch our latest episode on the front page of our website at foxsportsoutdoors.com. Catch up on past episodes and learn about fishing techniques and new gear at our how-to page. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter for new fishing videos every day. Simply search for Fox Sports Outdoors and click the like button on Facebook and the follow button on Twitter. And watch a new episode every week on any device by downloading the free Waypoint TV app on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV. Fox Sports Outdoors is brought to you by Motor Guide's wireless and easy-to-use XI3, Waypoint Marine, the Gulf Coast's leading saltwater boating specialist, Strike King, Taiwan Han, and Tracker Boats, America's best-selling fishing boats.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for the Ask the Pro question. This week, Mike would like to know, what should I look for when buying a rod and reel combo for my child? For the answer, we asked fishing legend Hank Parker.
The thing that you want to look for is that you've got a rod and reel combination with premium line. That is very, very important. Number two, you want to get a rod that's not so wimpy. Most of these rods and combos are so wimpy, they're not very versatile. They're only for pan fishing. You really can't be very productive at bass fishing. So depending on the age of your child, if they're young, you want to be able to get something they can pan fish. But if they're a little older, get a stiffer rod with premium line. That's very important.
Thank you, Hank. If you have a question for one of the pros, visit our website, click on the Ask the Pro link, and send it in. Now let's check out the latest Big Catch of the Week winner.
This week's winner in the Big Catch of the Week contest is David Warren from Mobile, Alabama. He caught a 7-pound speckled trout fishing out of Gulf Shores, Alabama. To enter the contest, go to foxsportsoutdoors.com, click the Big Catch of the Week box on the right side of the homepage and follow the instructions to send in your big fish photo. Today we caught all our fish using a really basic rig here, guys. This is actually the Santee Cooper rig, and if you're new to blue cat fishing, this is really easy to Google and to get the exact specs on it. But basically it's like a Carolina rig. You're going to come down anywhere from 12 to 24 inches, and you're going to put a cork, a float. You're going to get that circle hook up off the bottom. Those catfish don't like to dig down in the mud, even whether you're on anchor or if you're drifting. Those catfish want this bait up off the bottom a little bit. It helps them out quite a bit as far as like hooking up. Guys, we're using the slinky weights here. That's about a 6-inch weight. It's about 3 ounces. It bends on the bottom. As you drag it through stuff, it's not going to get hung up near as bad. Now what's really unique, if you saw in the video here, we actually did some anchor fishing today, and this is actually connected to a sinker slide, and this allows me to actually open this up, pull the slinky weight off, and actually hook a regular bell weight on. Perfect for when you want to anchor fish. And one more note, guys, we talked about the secret today. These are the planer boards we were talking about. These planer boards will pull your baits out when you're dragging baits and allow you to cover more ground. These actually are extreme concept planer boards, but there's all kinds of different manufacturers that make them. They'll run you $20 or so for a pair. And guys, if you're a blue cat fisherman, this is a great asset to have. So these were the gizzard shad we were using today, guys. They're about 10 to 12 inches. What I'm doing is I'm coming in here and I'm cutting size of baits just like this right here. If y'all can see that, that's about the size of the palm of my hand. And this is the size of bait that these fish hit today. A lot of guys will come in and they'll fish with little pieces of bait like this. Guys, you're going to catch small fish on this bait. You want to use big chunks of bait to weed off those small fish. All the fish that we caught today were released, and you know, not every blue catfish has got Shaquille O'Neal's genetics. In other words, those big fish, they're old and they really need to be put back in the water. We really hope you guys enjoyed fishing with us today and hanging out on Lake Tawakoni. These techniques that we showed you today will work anywhere where blue catfish are found. Barry's going to be back next week, but until then, you guys have fun, be safe, and we'll see you on the water.